Hi guys, it's Rachel. So I would like to respond to a tag by Jay over at Iridescent Tarot. It's called Only One Deck. Really daunting, I know. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the tag. I mean, if not, you get the idea, and I will be including it in the title, description, and, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, yes, I'm sure this is a question that we ask ourselves often, and I mean, choosing 10 decks is hard enough, but how do you choose one? How do you choose one? So I'm going to light some incense, gather my thoughts. I'm excited to do this and actually be responding to a tag like the day after being tagged in it. So, check out Jay's video if you haven't. It's lovely. So if I could choose just one, I'm sure most of you can already guess. It's the Thoth, however you want to say it. The Aleister Crowley, Lady Frida Harris tarot deck. Many of you probably know this is a beloved deck of mine, and I would choose it because for me it's just so versatile. It has everything. It's really hard because my tastes in everything, not just tarot, but books and film and music and home decor and fashion, is very eclectic. People will often ask me, what's your favorite song? I don't know. I have about 100 of them, What's your favorite color? But I would go with this because of its versatility. The art in it, the imagery is so timeless. It transcends time to me. It has a way of seeming very futuristic whilst ancient at the same time. However, if you really, really take a look at it, I really love the fact that there's something about it that does sort of harken back to the time in which it was created, which was in the 1930s into the 1940s. It's a wartime deck. And I just love the creation process behind it. Even though, Aleister was maybe a little hard on her here and there. If she didn't have something right, he would send her back to the drawing board. This particular copy is a 1983 greenie, and once again, my lighting does not do it any justice at all. I kind of want to film another collection video, but in better light, and that's really hard to find in my house if I want to be private. Yeah, I may or may not include a photo of a comparison between the cards in this room versus natural sunlight. The camera just distorts it, but don't ask me to pick one of my Thoth decks though, out of my collection. I don't know which edition I would choose. Maybe the hardest one to replace. But this Three of Swords means so much to me. I just think of that word, that German word, Weltschmerz, which means longing for perfection in the world that can never be, or for a place that doesn't really exist, I don't want to rehash a lot of the things that I've already said about this deck. I kind of want to film another Thoth video at some point. This death card means so much to me. But there's a video that I made called The Beauty of the Thoth, and so much of what I love about that deck is in that video. So I just feel like I would be in danger of repeating most of what I said. And I don't want to do that to anybody. I don't want to torture you. So I will try and remember to link that video, because actually it's a tag. It's a tag. I made the video like a couple of years ago. I went on and on about the Five of Cups and why it means so much to me visually, and just, you know, it just means so much to me, the meaning and the art. I mean, look at the orange in contrast against these blue cups. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Mars and Scorpio. Which, yeah, that's one of my placements. But anyway, yeah, I would like people to maybe respond to that, because I would really like to see some of your takes. And you don't have to use the Thoth deck. Sorry, I'm not trying to promote like one of my tags through the vehicle of someone else's, but really so much of what I find myself wanting to say about this, I've already said, but at some point I would like to gather my thoughts better and maybe make another video like that. But yeah, I mean, when I first started working with this deck, I was just reaching epiphany after epiphany every day. And one of the ways in which I bonded with it was just simply sitting in a comfy chair and just looking at the cards, and not even the guidebook. You know, at the time I really didn't know much of anything about it at all. Like the Six of Swords means so much to me, and still when I find myself under immense stress, I visualize this card. And it spoke to me at a time when, like I said, I was just looking at the imagery and not really knowing much about it. And then when I started studying it, I was like, oh my goodness. Like the perfect balance of mental and moral faculties. And they say it's really, really hard to reach that point. And once you obtain it, it's also extremely difficult to hold. Yeah. It's like objectivity blended with morality. And this Strength card, the Lust card, I just love it. I'm a Leo, so man. This deck is great. If you're a beginner, like, okay, let me rephrase that. If you want to tap more into astrology, you know, and the Kabbalah. And I used to say that it was so potent that I never really used it for mundane readings, but like I kind of take that back. You can. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely a deck that it can be used as an oracle. It's like I said, it's so potent. Like one card, like just one card, and like read the Book of Thoth, like, or any really, really good Thoth book. And you'll get so much out of it. Yeah. This is so beautiful. I love the cups in here. This Nine of Discs. Like the Nine of Discs or Pentacles, coins, whatever you want to say, is one of my favorites. And I really like this depiction because actually Lady Frida Harris was depicting the friendship between Crowley and Israel Regardie and herself. And so their faces are depicted on the planets. And it's just so interesting. Tower. Love this Three of Discs. Isn't this like Bina? Oh my gosh. Anyway. I don't know if I did a good job of explaining. But like I said, if you would like to know more, I have that video that I would like some people to do. And you don't have to use the Thoth deck, like I said. I'll try to remember to link it below. A runner-up, I almost don't want to show a runner-up because that's even harder. Like the Thoth is a given. Like that's an obvious choice for me. I would miss my entire collection if I only had the Thoth, but like I also can't imagine not having it, you know? I guess, okay. A runner-up could be one of the variations of the Trionfi della Luna. Because I just love it. I have all of the color variations. I might film, this one I think is in order, yeah. Because I have, I have more than one copy of this. This is the later printing with a different strength card. I love Marseille, and this is so bizarre and beautiful, and I love the what are they? He calls them the paradoxical versions. I have all of the color variations. Let's go with some minors. And I like the illustrated pips too, but if I'm honest, I prefer the traditional pips because that's one of the things that attracts me to Marseille. Look at this beautiful Two of Cups. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So, I mean, I don't really have much of anything to say other than I just really like it. And it's a deck that feels like a companion, feels like a friend. It can give you the truth and it can make you laugh at the same time, while also being very visually stunning. So it has a lot to offer. I guess that could be a runner-up. Another one that means a lot to me is the Adapt Tarot. I didn't bring it in here. I just thought I would mention it. And then, yeah, I don't know why I didn't bring it in here. I forgot. But I will show you this guy. I'm sure most of you know what this is going to be. This is another one that feels like a friend. It just feels like a friend. Like, and I can't even really say that about the Thoth, really. It's the Vampire Tarot by Robert M. Place. One of the things I really love about it is that it is a literary deck. And it's just filled with not just vampires, but Gothic literature. And there's Poe and Pamela Coleman Smith. But I also love Robert M. Place's art style. It's very like pre-Raphaelite. Like this Hermit card is badass. I just love it. And it's also funny. It's funny. Some of the cards are very funny to me anyway. I love the scenes straight out of Dracula. And some of the films, this deck means a lot to me. The garlic flowers are so beautiful. So, I mean, this one is out of print. I don't know why they won't reprint it. Does anybody know the story behind that? I have a bunch of his decks, and this is the one that I use the most. Byron. Nosferatu. Oh my gosh. I mean, Bella, the Bela Lugosi version of Dracula. The Nightmare of Life and Death from Coleridge. Love the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. John Polidori. There's Lord Ruthven from the Polidori story. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be Byron as a vampire. Anyway, there's Coleridge. I think that's Bram Stoker's mom. Anyway, okay. I love it. And I'm not going to show any oracles that I would choose just one of, because I showed 2 runner-ups for tarot decks and talked about 3. Forgot to bring the Adapt Tarot in, but that's fine. Anyway, I kind of did this video impromptu, didn't really put any thought into it, just wanted to do it. And I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully be back soon with some more for you. But if you haven't checked out Jay's video, please do so. And I'd like to see more of these. All right, that'll be all for now, guys. Bye.